In this video of chess analysis, I will show you a game which features the King's Gambit. You already know this is the most aggressive opening in chess history. This game was played in 1862 by Joseph Henry Blackburn and Adolf Ederson. For those who do not know about Joseph Henry Blackburn, he was a British chess player nicknamed the Black Death. He dominated the British scene during later part of 19th century. Blackburn learned the game at the age of 17 or 18, but he quickly managed to become a very strong player and went on to develop a professional chess career that spanned over 50 years. Talking about his opponent, Adolf Ederson, he was a German chess master. He won a great international tournament of 1851 and 1862, but lost matches to Paul Morphy in 1858 and William Chinnis in 1866. So obviously he was a very strong player. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the game. Blackburn with the white pieces opens with e4, e5, then f4. This is the King's Gambit, and black just accept the sacrifice. After developing the knight, g5 move was also most famous move at that time too, and nowadays it is suggested by the engine. So you can think how this game was played. And after this move, white is not paying attention to that knight and sacrificing the knight. Queen e7, then d3. And white wants to capture this pawn with the bishop. So black just improves the position with opening the knight. And after this move, white goes for the capture. Black knight jumps forward to kick that queen and playing back, attacking that bishop. So bishop goes on e3. Bishop is developed on g7. Then white pushes d4. After this point of time, if you try to play very aggressively and push d5, then this can lose you the game easily with the white if you play. This knight jumps forward, and after this capture, you cannot go for the capture, because if you capture, then obviously your queen is trapped. So after this move, white will have to go for the capture, and after queen goes on just c5, then king will have to move. Obviously you do not want to go for the capture right now because you lose the bishop. So obviously this would be a good game from both the sides. But after this point of time, capturing this rook is not good, and castling is the most aggressive move here. And after you go for the capture and captures because the rook was under attack. And after this move, if you try to save this bishop, then obviously you are going to be in trouble with white. Let's see. This knight is jumping on d1 square, and now you are threatening check. So you will have to play this h3. Now this check will obviously work because you do not have a good square to go. If you go on g1, then definitely there is a fork, and if you play on h2, then again this is a fork with the bishop. So obviously pushing d5 was not a good idea at that point of time. So obviously developing the knight seems a very better idea, but queen f3 was played, protecting that pawn. And now the knight jumps, black goes for castle. Now d5. Again, do you think it's a good move? Again, this is a blunder, but spotting it is very difficult. Black played this move, and this is the opening of this blunder. Obviously this is a good move. White pins the knight, and after rook The knight is jumping forward. Queen g3 was played, but this is the total blunder. And now black can easily win the game, but black played h8, king h8. This totally loses the game. Here the best move was to develop that knight on h5 square. See how it is winning. When you play this queen h4, then obviously pawn can push forward and you will have to retreat the bishop. Definitely after this move, if you can go for the capture, and after white captures you can develop the bishop, and in this fashion black can easily hold and will have advantage. But finding this move was really difficult. See the second line. If you sacrifice the piece, then obviously after capture and captures, you go for the capture the bishop, the knight, and now this bishop is captured. So obviously in this fashion again black would have done much better, and black is been winning at this point of time. But now when the king on h8 was played, this is total destruction. Queen h5 h4 was played, but this is not the strongest move again. Black goes for the capture the bishop, and white plays the absolute best move. And after this move obviously this is going straight for black, and black played this move. This is also a good move for black side. But after this move black is playing one of the serious mistake. Let's see how. Queen g4. This is the blunder, and now this is mate in 7. Playing the king on g8 square was really good, because after this move you will have to retreat your bishop, and in this fashion queen g4 was working after this move. See this g4 queen g4 move. This is working now, but at that point of time it will definitely not work. Now white will have to exchange it, and black will have a good position. But this was not played in the game, and straight away black is playing this queen g4. Now white goes for the capture. Now white sees this move and give up the exchange because it's mate in 7. Now queen goes for the check. Now king will have to step back, and this bishop will help out in checkmate. In this position white won this game and black resigned. I will show you how. White can go for the capture if this check was delivered, and this bishop cannot do anything. In the next move it is obviously a checkmate by forced. So definitely a good game and a wonderful combination by Joseph Blackburn. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to share with your friends and consider subscribing this channel. Also gives a thumbs up so that whenever I post any videos, it will reach you at the earliest and you can enjoy the wonderful tactics and other games too.